Hey guys, KevMaster2000 here, and welcome to my review of the Amazing Spider-Man Limited Edition Collection, which includes the Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, and it perfectly matches the original trilogy digibook. So this is the best version of this of these two movies that you can possibly get. It includes everything, pretty much. The only things that are not included are, like the bonus features from the 3D Blu-ray version. So, yeah, that's about the only thing missing here. So this advertises as nearly 10 hours of special features, which includes the commentaries. So if you take the commentaries out, it's actually like 7 hours and nearly 8 hours. So here's the front cover. We got the Amazing Spider-Man 1 costume, which I love this design. This is like probably maybe my favorite Spider-Man costume out of all the movies, because it's just so unique. Then we have the Lizard from Amazing Spider-Man 1. Then we have the Goblin, Green Goblin, Harry Osborn, Dane DeHaan, and then we have Jamie Foxx's Electro, which of course is designed after like the Ultimate Comics version, which just looks so cool. It's so weird that they don't actually show the costume from Amazing Spider-Man 2 at all on the cover. Because here's, once again, Amazing Spider-Man 1. Then we have, once again, Amazing Spider-Man 1. So it's just so weird they don't actually show the Amazing Spider-Man 2 costume at all. But there's Electro and the Lizard. So let's take a look. Here's the spine. Comparing that to the original trilogy. Just, they just look so nice together. So let's take a look at the inside. Once again, we have a digibook, just like the original trilogy, with stuff to read about the making of the movie. Both of them, both movies. Here's the first one. There's the disc. And then we have the second one. There's that disc. And then we have the bonus disc right here. And here's back art. Alright, so let's talk about the bonus features. Let me get my paper out. Alright, so the first movie includes commentary by the director Marc Webb and co-producers Avi Arad and Matt Tolmach. Then we have the originally a Walmart exclusive bonus disc, which came in this right here when I bought the Walmart Blu-ray of the Amazing Spider-Man 1. Came in this little case. But the Walmart exclusive bonus feature is included on this Blu-ray, and it's called Enter the Lizard. It's about 20 minutes. And also the Target exclusive bonus disc feature, which I never bought, is included, and it is 19 minutes, and it's called A Hero Will Rise. Let me get situated here. There we go. And then we have Defying Gravity, Spider-Man's Amazing Stunts, which is 7 minutes. Then there's Deleted Scenes, which there are 11 of, and that is 17 minutes total. Then there's image progression reels. There are 4 of, and it's 12 minutes total. And then exclusive look behind the scenes of The Amazing Spider-Man, which is 7 minutes. Then there are 3 theatrical trailers, as well as a trailer for Spider-Man Homecoming. Then for Amazing Spider-Man 2, we have commentary with co-writers Alex Kurtzman and Jeff Pinkner, as well as co-producers Avi Arad and Matt Tolmach. And then there's deleted and alternate scenes with commentary by Marc Webb, optional commentary. There are 13 of those, and it is 23 minutes total. Then there's a music video for It's On Again by Alicia Keys, and 4 theatrical trailers, as well as a trailer for Spider-Man Homecoming. For the bonus disc, we have the Stan Lee Legacy from Comic Book to Homecoming, which is 13 minutes. It's the exact same bonus feature that was included on the on this trilogy set. And then we have the 7-part documentary, which is 1 hour and 50 minutes. It is called Rite of Passage, the Amazing Spider-Man Reborn. Then we have a rooftop view, 2 minutes. Stunt rehearsals, there are 8 parts, and it's 12 minutes total. Pre-visualizations, which there are 16 parts, and is 39 minutes total. Then there's like an art gallery called the Oscorp Archives Production Art Gallery for Spider-Man, Lizard, and Environments. For Amazing Spider-Man 2, there is A Hero's Destiny behind the Amazing Spider-Man 2, which is 10 minutes, I think that says. And then The Wages of Heroism, Making the Amazing Spider-Man 2, which is 6 parts and 1 hour and 44 minutes total. Something Sinister This Way Comes, which is 20 minutes. I have not watched that yet, but if that was supposed to be talking about the Sinister Six stuff that they planned for like Amazing Spider-Man 3 or that Sinister Six movie that they had wanted to do, that clearly that never happened, sadly. And then there is the Electro Suit Mechanics, which is 4 minutes. Your Eco-Friendly Spider-Man, which is 9 minutes. Spider-Man in Action, which is 2 minutes. Location NYC, which is 4 minutes. And Gwen and Peter, which is 2 minutes. Then there's Electro vs. Spider-Man, which is 2 minutes. And then finally there is the music of Amazing Spider-Man 2 with the director Marc Webb, which is 8 minutes. Which, of course, you cannot talk about the Amazing Spider-Man 2 without talking about the freaking soundtrack. It's one of my favorite soundtracks, my favorite scores, whatever, to any superhero movie. Which I have it right here. I have the freaking album right here. This thing is awesome. So, let's just open this thing up here. Here's the back. So disc 1 is all of the actual score, whereas disc 2 is some of the actual you know, people singing, whatever. Like what do you, the soundtrack? Yes, that's the word I'm looking for. So the score is disc 1 and the soundtrack is disc 2. There are a couple of other pieces of score on disc 2 as well, though. So here's what the thing looks like. Looks awesome. Now, I actually removed the discs from their original holders here, and put them in here. First of all, here's a piece of paper, which has a bunch of cool stuff in it that you can read. And then I put the discs in here because they just got really scratched up, pulling them in and out over and over again. This thing was so freaking hard to find. Oh my god. I think I got this at Best Buy, maybe? I went to Walmart and looked for it and could only find the 1-disc version, which I think is the score, like disc 1, maybe. But disc 2, of course, includes all the additional soundtrack stuff. So it's really hard to find the 2-disc version. So of course the Electro Theme is just like, it's like one of the best freaking villain themes ever. It's up there with like Reverse Flash from the Flash TV show. Just one of the most epic villain themes of all time. I love Electro's theme song. And the fact that it's like electrical sounding is just perfect because, you know, he's electricity. Of course, Hans Zimmer. Awesome. So the Amazing Spider-Man 1 is a great movie, and most people know that. Then the Amazing Spider-Man 2 just does not get the respect it deserves. It's a really good movie, and like the death of Gwen Stacy, of course, is heartbreaking, and then I remember going to see it in theaters, and well, actually, Amazing Spider-Man 1 was the first time I ever saw a movie in 3D, which obviously sucked because 3D sucks. But it's the first time I ever saw a movie in theaters, in 3D, and never did it again. But the movie was great. And then for the second movie is the only movie I've ever seen more than once in theaters, because, you know, I can barely afford to go see a movie once in theaters. So, you know, not gonna go see it more than once. Just wait for the Blu-ray to come out, then I can watch it however many times I want. And I don't have to pay multiple times to do so. So I saw it twice because I wanted my brother to see it, because we had talked about how we thought Gwen Stacy was going to die and everything, and he had to work the Friday that it came out, so I had to go see it without him. And then that Monday he was off or whatever, so we went to go see it together. And yeah, it's and he almost missed the freaking scene. He almost missed Gwen Stacy's death. The entire reason I wanted him to see the movie, to see that we were right, or that I was right, and he almost missed it because he had to take a call or whatever. So he got back though just in time, pretty much. Like I think I believe that the moment he left was when the Green Goblin shows up for the first time, which is very creepy, by the way. Like, that moment. First of all, the music, the Goblin's theme in this movie is very creepy. But then, that moment he just shows up with, like, the creepy laughing in the background, and then he zooms in, and it's also kind of scary because you know what's going to happen. Like, you know, if you're seeing it for the first time, and you, of course, know the comics, and you, of course, saw the trailers, you you pretty much know what's about to happen. You don't want it to happen. You wish you could stop it from happening, but you can't do a thing, and you just have to watch it. And like as soon as he shows up, and he's eyeballing Peter or Spider-Man, he's eyeballing Gwen, and he realizes, oh, you're Peter, huh? And then he grabs a Gwen, and then he takes her up and drops her, and Spider-Man saves her, but then he, for some idiotic reason, doesn't just try to flee and get her out of there safely. Instead, he just, he continues to fight Goblin and just places her precariously on a freaking gear. And then, eventually, what happens, and my brother arrived just in time to see that part. But yeah, that's just, that's such a great movie. And I love all the Spider-Man movies. Not a single one that I dislike at all. And I don't understand why anyone else would have a problem with it. Or Spider-Man 3, as I talked about in my other review of that digibook. Spider-Man 3 is my favorite Spider-Man movie because of all the nostalgia for it and everything. But I don't understand why anyone would have problems with these movies. They're great. And the soundtrack for Amazing Spider-Man 2, as I've said, the score for Electro, whatever, it is one of my favorite villain themes of all time. One of my favorite, pieces of music from a movie. For some reason, people also complain about the way Electro looks. The fact that he's blue, which, do you know nothing about Electro? Like, you are aware that there are more than just one version of Electro, right? There's more than one version of Electro. Like, there's the comic book version, which looks ridiculous, like the original comic book version, with the green and yellow tights, with the weird star-shaped mask or whatever. And then the Spectacular Spider-Man did a cool version of that, where he wore like a green suit that contained him, and like his head was made out of electricity. His entire body was made out of electricity. And I think that, if I remember correctly, the suit is what kind of gives him his human form, because he's just electricity. And the suit allows him to actually be like in a human form. And so like when he doesn't have his mask on, which contains all of its electricity inside or whatever, inside the costume, when the mask is taken off, his head is just electricity. And so it kind of like jolts out in the different directions to kind of give the illusion of the mask that the original comic books had. So that's cool that they took something that looked terrible and they made it look cool. But then the Ultimate version. Now, I think there's a couple different versions of the Ultimate Comics Electro. There's like one that's, if I remember correctly, in the Ultimate Spider-Man game, there's just like some bald dude who's Electro. Who I think wears like black. I don't know what's up with that. But there's also the Ultimate Electro, who is this Electro, the blue Electro. And if you've ever played like Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, of course the Ultimate Spider-Man in that has to fight that Electro. And just the blue Electro is the best Electro. Like, he looks super cool. The blue electricity looks so much better than yellow electricity. And it's awesome. And, just how can you not find this epic? Like, all that blue electricity, and it matches perfectly with, like, Spider-Man, who's red and blue. But, he's more red, so, like, when you have the blue electricity highlighting Spider-Man's red costume, it just looks awesome. And so it's just super cool. How can you not like the way he looks? He looks like he's comic accurate, ultimate comic accurate. So, anyway, that has been my review for that. I also have here my old Blu-ray for the two movies. And as I showed before, this is the case that the Walmart exclusive bonus disc came in. So that's my review for the Amazing Spider-Man Limited Edition Digibook, which, if you want all the bonus features, plus extra stuff that you probably don't even have because you didn't have the Walmart or Target exclusive bonus disc, or even like there's extra stuff that I don't even think is in the these Blu-rays. You know, if you want everything, get that. And also, I guess you don't really need to buy this because I mean, you can just go on YouTube and listen to the music, but listen to the music. It's cool. So that's all I guess I have left to say. Making sure there's nothing else that I forgot. I'm thinking. I don't think so. So, thanks for watching.